Welcome, one and all, to the second half of the special videos I made for Logan's 300,000 subscribers special. This part is where we talk about the more negative side of Logan's videos. Now, like I said in the previous part, there are many Super Mario Logan fans who either love everything he makes, and they say that everybody who doesn't is just a hater, and then there are the true SML haters, aka those people who simply watch the first 10, 15, 20 seconds of it and make their decision based on that. And then there are people like me, who view things through a reviewer's point of view. We are, unfortunately, to be very honest, very few and far in between. Looking at episodes critically, not loving or hating it based on who made it. But that's enough about Logan's fans. Here's a warning. If you fall into the category especially of loving Logan's videos and hating people who say otherwise, then this video is not for you. If you're gonna be closed-minded and not even take my opinions at all, even with a grain of salt or whatever, if you just say, no, I'm not gonna listen to your opinions because you said something bad about Logan, then this video is not for you. Now, with that out of the way, here's a couple rules real quick. 1 per series. 2, no pre-season 2 videos. Back then, Logan was still learning the ropes of YouTube and what have you. Now, with that out of the way, let's get going. At number 10, we've got Bowser Jr. Goes to the Fair, Bowser Jr. Goes Bowling, and Bowser Jr. Goes to Waffle House. Now, why did I stick all of these together? 1, because I don't have a rule technically excluding it, saying I'm not allowed to do that, and 2, they're all essentially the same. With the exception of the place that Bowser Jr. goes to, all of these videos are the same. Just Logan and the crew going out to, whether it's eat somewhere, play somewhere, or frankly even be somewhere. It's just Logan and crew going to have a fun time. Now, from a sort of critical standpoint, I don't like these. In terms of the idea, I enjoy it, just kind of Logan taking a break from it all, but let's get started. These videos are all almost identical to each other, like I said before. Junior Goes to the Fair is just Bowser, Joseph, Chef PP, and Cody going to the various rides at the fair. Like I said in the review for that video, in the comments, I haven't made a video review of it yet. Oops. I said that I wouldn't give grades. Despite that, it still comes in at 10. And the others are, well, like I said, the same. The difference is being that in Junior Goes Bowling, they're just bowling the whole time. And in Junior Goes to Waffle House, Junior is simply just demanding things the entire time from the Waffle House employees. There's no plot, just Logan relaxing. Not bad per se, but not worth more than one viewing. And pro tip, Logan, it's not a good idea to post something like that when your viewers have to not fall asleep. No, I was not watching it at nighttime. I was watching it in the middle of the day. Keep that in mind. At number 9, we have the Koopa Kids. Now, you know it's going downhill from here when this is number 9. This usually places much higher on other worst lists. And while my hate for this has more or less subsided now that I've seen it through a few different reviewers' perspectives, I'm still putting it at number 9. Now, I originally had planned to have this way higher on the list. However, I decided that it didn't need to be anywhere near as high as I originally put it. That being said, I still don't like this video. This video, well, not inappropriate except for, you know, the one scene. I'm not going to show it though. It's just annoying, especially with the ending. To put the plot simply, Bowser has an ex-wife who claims the Koopa kids are Bowser's. Through plenty of pointless convincing that the kids are his, which I consider filler, Bowser agrees to pay $100,000 in child support if she takes the kids with her. You'll never guess what happens at the end.
Not funny, it's not funny, it's not funny, it's not funny, it's not funny! Not funny!
Number 8. Bowser's Depression. This video. I don't hate this for the suicide jokes, although a lot of people, including myself, would find this very offensive. No, I just find this stupid. The whole plot is stupid. Who, in all reality, gets hooked to a show so much that they attempt suicide over it? I didn't attempt suicide when the original Avatar: The Last Airbender show ended. And we had to add Chef Pee-Pee torture porn to this. You know what I'm talking about if you've seen the video. It's a bad and mediocre video with a terrible plot. And then, just to add insult to injury, the show comes back anyways. What am I talking about? Essentially, Charlie and Friends gets cancelled, which I said before. And Bowser attempts suicide over it. That's essentially the entire plot. And then they're trying to get Bowser out of it, and they have to use Chef Pee-Pee torture porn to get him out of it. And the entire video was pointless, especially at the end when, like I said before, the show comes back anyways. Pointless.
Not funny, it's not funny, it's not funny, it's not funny, it's not funny! Not funny!
Number 7. Luigi's Mansion, Episode 6. Luigi's Mansion, what a great series of videos, Logan. Too bad I can't say that about Episode 6. For those of you unaware, Episode 6 is the black sheep of the Luigi's Mansion series. And I can see why. And most people put this on their worst list, whether it's number 10, number 3, number 1, what have you. Most people put this on their worst list. Why? Well, Toad becomes extra retarded in this video, as it releases all of the souls Luigi had captured during the past videos that he hadn't put back in their bodies yet.
I got the vacuum, Luigi! What do you want me to do with it? Just toss it to me, Toad, I need it! No, I want to help, though! I can catch some ghosts! No, just give me the vacuum, you don't know how to use it! No, I see you use it! All you have to do is press a button, this one!
Okay, I'm free!
I'm free! I'm gonna play with my toys!
Toad, you idiot! Why'd you let the souls go? Just give me the vacuum!
Hold on! I can still catch the ghosts that's attacking you!
No, just give me the vacuum!
This button! Oh, man! Oh, God!
I like to call this the undo video for this reason. What's even worse is we've seen all of these things happen. Now, Luigi has to do all of this progress all over again, which is infuriating. Luckily, the only reason this isn't higher is because I believe Toad gets what he deserves in Toad's Mistake 3. If you think the continuity works that way, that is.
Not funny, it's not funny, it's not funny, it's not funny, it's not funny! Not funny!
Number 6. Black Yoshi's Fried Chicken. Well, in this video, let's start this off with a question. When has Black Yoshi ever expressed any interest for fried chicken? In fact, for that matter, when has Black Yoshi ever expressed any interest for much of anything outside of Call of Duty? Never? Well then, congrats! You're right! You win a cookie. Unfortunately, I can't shove it through my webcam, sorry. However, for plot convenience in this video, Black Yoshi decides that just for this video, since, you know, he never brings it up ever again, he likes fried chicken. And so he demands that Mario make him some fresh fried chicken after the KFC stuff tastes disgusting to him. After Mario asks Chef Pee-Pee to help him for some reason, we get to the thing that puts this on this list. If this video hadn't had this annoying run-on joke, this would have been an unmemorable video, and frankly wouldn't have even been on this list, because it would just been, well, unmemorable. However, Woody has a chicken. Seems tame enough, but he keeps calling his cock. Yeah. This leads to a bunch of innuendos that bring the video into infamy. This goes on for 3 minutes. Ugh. And then, the chicken decides for no reason to, you know, sprout a gun. Where he got the gun from is, I don't know, believe what you want. Was it hidden in the oven or something? Whatever, the chicken gets a gun and kills Chef Pee-Pee for no reason. And then we find out that Black Yoshi knows that very chicken. However, since he says they grew up in the hood together, you would think that Black Yoshi would know that, well, what's it? Tyrese? Okay, whatever. Know that Tyrese might be a slight bit dangerous. No, Black Yoshi doesn't believe a word that Mario says. Oh, whatever. They somehow turn Chef Pee-Pee into fried chicken. No. Just go to the next segment now, please. Just go.
Not funny, it's not funny, it's not funny, it's not funny, it's not funny! Not funny!
At number 5, we got Bowser Jr.'s 6th birthday. Yeah, if you know me, you would not have expected this to be under the top 3, let alone number 5 of all things. Well, you'd be right. Though after a bit of thinking, and with some newer, worse videos coming out, I put this here. That still doesn't excuse it from being bad. Why? Well, let's take a look at this. So, Bowser Jr. decides to have a birthday party. First, he starts, you know, insulting Cody's mom, which is kind of rude. Then, there's the snake balloon jokes with that clown that we will not mention his name. Oh, Blue, you mean Screwball? Shut up! We don't talk about him here. And then there's Chef Pee-Pee torture porn. And the cake. Okay, what drunk kid would actually like that cake? Oh wait, kids aren't allowed to drink. So, who would actually like that cake? And especially at a party. If I saw that cake at my party, I would say, yeah, whoever baked this, whoever said that it has to look like this, I promise you, I am not related to them. I would say that. Anyways, let's just move on to number 4 before I throw up.
Not funny, it's not funny, it's not funny, it's not funny, it's not funny!
At number 4, we've got Cody's Sleepover. Before I begin, let me just say that I really enjoyed the video Bowser Jr.'s Sleepover. Top 10 worthy? No. Good nonetheless? Yeah. While many people, including some fellow reviewers, didn't care for it, I think of it as my sort of guilty pleasure video. But this video is what happens if Bowser Jr.'s Sleepover and Cody's house tried to have a child. It doesn't end well. Now, if you're not familiar with Cody's house, don't worry, as I'll enlighten you in a couple minutes. However, Cody's Sleepover is simply an awful, awful video. It is very creepy, and no, not in a scary sort of way. Creepy as in, like, disturbing, just like its parent episode, Cody's House. There are cheap jump scares which have no purpose, and the plot is shoved in way too late. Now, a tip for all YouTubers before I move on. If you have a custom thumbnail, don't have the plot come in the last 2 minutes of the video. I'm not kidding. From the thumbnail, I expect things to be creepy, well, with the haunted house background and the animatronics from the Five Nights at Freddy's series. Ooh, spooky scary. However, the supposed creepy part, and by creepy, I mean too cheap and dumb jump scares, are barely present. They come in the last, like, 2 minutes of the video. Talk about forcing a plot. Don't put in your plot at the end of the video. It doesn't have time to develop. I know that thumbnails can be misleading, but gosh, Logan, normally your thumbnails aren't supposed to lie to us.
The reason I got this game was to get scared, guys.
Roar. Not funny, it's not funny, it's not funny, it's not funny, it's not funny! Not funny!
At number 3, we have Cody's house. Let me just say, this was very hard to decide on whether Cody's house was higher because it was more disturbing, or Cody's Sleepover was higher because of just how dumb and ridiculous it was. However, Cody's house just barely slid in. Now, the parental episode to Cody's Sleepover. Cody's house. What's wrong with this? Simple. The excruciating amount of creepy that comes from this video. And by creepy, I mean, like I said before, you know, not scary, but disturbing. It makes the video Bowser Jr.'s 6th birthday look like a great time. Like, oh, that's a good video. Cody's house is simply scenario after scenario of disturbing and stupid things that go on at Cody's house. Oh, and Cody's mom tries to molest Chef Pee-Pee. Oh, and Jewish jokes. Totally not sensitive ground already. Overall, this video just sucks. How incredibly creepy it is and how just overly annoying it is. Hopefully we don't get any more videos at Cody's house anytime soon, and by anytime soon, I mean like ever. I think we've got a running pattern going on that is not going well.
Not funny, it's not funny, it's not funny, it's not funny, it's not funny! Not funny!
And number 2, well, you should guess what it is. Alright, you done? It's Shrek's Crappy Wish. Oh yeah, you all knew that this would be on here at some point. This video is the one that most people point to when they say bad SML video. While in my eyes not the worst, you'll understand in, 2 or 3 minutes, it is up there. This video is simply Shrek wishing for Mario to become a real donkey, because, he calls him Donkey all the time. Sounds fine on paper, and to be honest, I actually thought this would be a good video, until we got, yeah. You know which part it is if you've seen it. Until Shrek decides to make Mario... God, this line is so hard to say. I, like, mentally prepared myself to say this. Until Shrek decides to make Mario drink his own diarrhea through a straw. I nearly threw up during this video. No joke. I actually did have to hold back puke since this was so gross. Logan. And same thing goes with Chef Pee Pee Quits Part 3. While it's not on this list, don't worry, we'll talk about it later in the review. Oh wait, you need to watch the review of Chef Pee Pee Quits Part 3. Now! But, Logan, what is your obsession with just... Okay, here's my big deal. Back in the good old days, Logan would never actually show like Shrek's crap. And now he is. It's not good gross out. Alright, analogy time. Sorry, gotta do it. You remember back in the old days of SpongeBob, like, for example, the Nasty Patty? Yeah, you remember the one where they try to kill the health inspector with it? Yeah, that was funny. And that was good. It wasn't overly gross, it wasn't overly detailed. And it was funny. Because of how gross it was, but it wasn't gross to the point where someone would throw up. And then we got into the later seasons and we got the face, the true Nasty Patty. You know the one, to love a patty, blah blah blah, we all know it. And those, while they don't make me throw up, they're disgusting. So, Logan, please, please don't become Viacom. Dear God, don't. If you're gonna become Modern SpongeBob or Viacom, I'm... Let's just pray that it won't happen. So, let's move back to Super Mario Logan universe. So, at the end of this video, we figure out Mario didn't have to do any of what he did during the video. He didn't have to drink diarrhea, he didn't have to do this or the other. Shrek could have turned him back into Mario if he really wanted to the whole time. Now, if a video makes you want to puke, I can guarantee you it sucks. Guaranteed. Now, before we get to number 1, let me say some honorable mentions and quickly explain why they didn't make the cut. Honorable mention number 5, Chef Pee Pee Quits Part 3. Alright, I'm gonna be honest. Chef Pee Pee Quits Part 3 was mixed. It was really good at the first part, and then it got really bad. So it makes it more of a neutral episode in my book. Honorable mention number 4, Bowser Jr.'s 3 Wishes. Though a slap in the face to people who take the side of Chef Pee Pee, not overly annoying, boring, or infuriating. Honorable mention number 3, A Bird Problem. Bad, but just boring. And at least something happened in it after, like, 10 minutes. Honorable mention number 2, Bowser Jr.'s cell phone. Very annoying, but I did get a kick out of the reactions to Bowser Jr.'s prank calls. And honorable mention number 1, Chef Pee Pee's lottery ticket. Just too similar to number 1, and Chef Pee Pee did get what he deserved for gloating. Normally I would take the side of Chef Pee Pee, but, I mean, he gloated a bunch, so, yeah. So, we're here at number 1. And number 1, okay, if you know me, you know what it is. Chef PP Quits Part 1. Like I said in my review with SML reviewer of this video, if I could link a video to the raw definition of Chef PP torture porn, if I could just write Chef PP torture porn in the dictionary and just have a link to a video in there or something, this video would be it. Chef PP Quits Part 1 would be just the raw video that shows what the definition of Chef PP torture porn is. This video is nothing but Chef PP torture porn and then filler. That's it. This is the worst video Logan has made ever. And unless something comes up that is worse, it will remain the worst. I hope, it is my hope that Logan does not make anything worse than this. Frankly, I don't want Logan to make bad videos. And yeah, some of the things, especially at the beginning of the list, like number 10 and maybe even number 9 at the best, were videos that frankly weren't all that bad. They just weren't the best. But once you get past like number 7 in this list, it is bad. Logan, please stop making bad videos. And just please don't. Here's to great videos, Logan. And please, do us all a favor, make good videos. You do often. Keep it up. This is WH Dude, and I am out. Peace.